What's the most important four-letter word in a relationship? The world is going to say love, L-O-V-E. But Yiddishkeit says the most important word in a relationship is mine, M-I-N-E. It's my wife, my children. The fact that she's mine, that's non-negotiable. That's non-conditional. It's unconditional. Love is a feeling that I have that I want additional closeness with the person I love. So think of it like this. You use the word foundation. What's the foundation of a relationship? Mine. What's the interior design of the building? Love. Love is what makes the building a beautiful building to live in. But if you have the interior designer design the foundation, that building's going to be very shaky. But if you have them design the interior building, it's going to be a very nice building to live in. That's where love is. Love is the inside of the building that makes it a delight to be in. The foundation is you're mine. And you can only say that you're mine with your true soulmate. And my true soulmate has to be a Jew, a Jewess. And her true soulmate, was someone else. And she had to go find her soulmate. I had to go find mine. You can't marry someone else's soulmate. So eventually you're going to find your soulmate. And that soulmate who's going to be yours, right? Hare'at mikudeshet li. You are sanctified to me. That's all we say. Nothing about how wonderful you are, how great you are, how much I love you. It's just you're mine. And from here, we're going to go have a love story. One more idea about love. Love is an emotion of a desire for additional closeness. I want to get closer to the thing I love. Judaism explores love very deeply, Hasidic philosophy especially, because we have a lot of things that love is, we have to love God. Ve'ahavta et Hashem Elokecha. In all these different ways. B'chol levavcha, b'chol nafshecha, b'chol me'odecha. So we study love very deeply. What is it? Desire for additional closeness. This tells us a few very important things about love, which is unlike the secular conception or the modern conception of what love is, that it's a need to constantly be together. The deeper understanding of love is that it actually only exists at a distance. It's a desire to get closer. And I only feel the desire to get closer when I feel the distance. So I feel distant from God. I yearn to get closer to God. That's me loving God. Wanting to get closer to my wife is me loving my wife. But being close with my wife is not love, it's pleasure. It's the pleasure of being in your company. To bask in the enjoyment of your divine presence. It's not love I'm experiencing then, it's pleasure. Pleasure is when I'm with you, love is when I'm away. And Yiddishkeit balances these two dynamics through things like Taras HaMishpacha, for example. I've got a time of distance and a time of closeness. A time of yearning and love and a time of basking in the pleasure of your presence. Distance makes the heart grow fonder. I can't enjoy you if you're not here. I can love you, but I can't enjoy you unless you're with me. Again, another example of the depth of teaching that we can bring to understanding ideas that are thrown around loosely. It's all about love. It's like, well, there's a certain part that's a love, and there's a certain part that's pleasure, and there's a dynamic.